Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Excel. In this module I want to have a look at how you can do percentages. So on the screen I've got some examples of different ways of doing percentages. The first one is the percentage difference between two figures. So on the top line there I've got a line of sales, January, February, March all the way across to December, and then I've got a percentage difference between the two months. So what's the difference between February sales and January sales? So for example, if I change that figure there to 800, that goes up to 100% change. I'll just undo that. So that's the difference, 500 and 400, 25%. And if I put that down to 200, that goes down to minus 50. Just undo that. So the formula for this one is sitting here. Look, I've put it on the screen so you can see it. Obviously you need equals in front of that, so I'll repeat that formula on this one. So if I click into this cell, I want to know what the difference between the sales in March and the sales in February is. It's only a small difference and the answer should be 5%. Now I've got two different examples. There's two different ways of doing it there. You can do it like this. With this one is C2 divided by B2, so C2 divided by B2 in brackets and then just a minus 1, which works. And then also you could have done C2 minus B2 and then divided it by C2, which also works. Now this one I'm just going to do the minus 1 example. If I type equals, I need to open the bracket, so it's the difference between E2 and I'll do a divide and C2, I'll close bracket and then minus 1, and then if I tick that I should get 5%. It's not formatted to percent, so I'll just click the percent button there and you see it's the same as that, which is correct. So if I change that to 1000, it's 100% increase. I'll undo that. So, and then what I've got on there also is conditional formatting. So I'll just show you conditional formatting. In fact, I'll show it first and I'll do it for you. Click into that, manage rules. So we've just got two rules there. If it's greater than 0 or equals to 0, it's green. If it's less than, it's red. That's it. So if I just do that on this one, so manage rules, new rule, cells that contain. So if it's greater than 0, it's going to be green. Fill green. OK to that. OK to that. And then a new rule. If it's less than 0 or less than equals to 0, it can be red. So you could do it the other way around if you wanted to. You could have it less than or greater than and equals to being green. Depends how you want to show this. There's the two rules. OK to that. And then I use the format painter to just click it across all the way over to the end. So that's the first one. So now let's have a look at this second set. You've got a line of produced. This is the amount of items produced. And you want to know how much sales was in a percentage term. So you can see it says 40% there and that says 50%. This is a formula. Basically you're just dividing B2, the sales, by B9, the amount produced. So I'll just repeat that one for you so you can see that's fairly straightforward. So it's just equals the number of sales divided by the number produced, and then tick that, comes up with 0.4, make it into a percent. You can do the decimal places if you want, but that's 40%. I'll just get rid of the decimal places on that one. So that's a straightforward one. And then again there's conditional formatting on these. On this time I'll just show you what that one is. So it's a bit more complicated this time. I've got three things going on. If it's more than 70%, I want it to be green. If it's more than 50%, yellow or amber, and everything else show red. So I'll just repeat those on this one. So manage rules, new rule. So first one, second one down. If it's greater than 0.7, because this is a percent we're dealing with, format green. Okay, okay. Second rule, new rule. If it's greater than 0.5, 50%, 0.5, that'll be amber. And the last rule, if it's less than or equal to It's still the second one at the top, less than or equal to, same as before, 0.5, that'll be format red. Okay, okay. So let's put the 0 in front of that for you. You know, you need to move this around, so this is the first one, otherwise the order will be wrong. So it starts at the top and then works down. So if that's true, it does it. If it's not true, it looks at the next one. So if you had the red one at the top, if it was true, it'd go red, but if it was false, it would go yellow. It would never get to the green, so you need to make sure these are in number sequence coming from the top, which they are now. So click OK to that, and that's red. And again, I just use the format painter to paste that across all the way for all the months. So you can see it's covering all three colours there. Now this one, the next one, you know the percentage but want to know the amount. So you know what percentage you've got, but you don't know what the amount was. So it's basically, you know it's 40%, but you don't know what that 40% of 1,000 represents. So in this example, so I'll do it on this set over here, if I get there. So I know the amount, I know the percent, so it's equals column E, 10 times by E, 9. Tick that, it should tell us how many that was. 525, 525. So that's when you know the percentage, but you don't know what the amount is. That's how you do that one. So the last one is, you know the sales on percentage, but you want to know how many was produced. So you've got 1,000 produced. That's the answer, but this is the formula that you need to do. So over to this side, I'll click into there. So again, it's equals E2 divided by E10. So you know the sales and percentage, but you want to know how many was produced. So E2 divided by E10. Tick. Tells you that there's 1,000 produced. So that's just a quick look at how you can do different types of percentages. It's up to you how you want to look at your data, but there's just a few examples. Obviously there are more different types of percentages you can do, but that's all I want to cover in this little session. So hopefully you found that useful. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.